topics. Let's see. You want to start off with No Man's Lie, or you want to wait?
We might have to get to that.
Okay.
Soon though. Cause I know what I've seen. I just man.
Right.
You're gonna lead that. I'm gonna tell you. I'll fill in on that, but I just know that it wasn't ready from what I saw.
Yeah, I mean, it sure didn't look ready.
That's why.
I was like, I mean, I know a dude who streamed on Twitch and YouTube and stuff before the embargo, so he got banned from everywhere and Hitbox or whatever.
Dang.
So, but I mean, he already expected that. He doesn't. He doesn't use his main account or nothing like that for that type of stuff. But he did it, and I saw it. I was like, this is it just looks boring.
Mm-hmm.
It just looked boring to me. Your main thing to do was to mine it and get material, and then put them together and craft stuff.
Everything looked the same, like the ships and
I was
just like what?
I was good, man. And every NPC is the same NPC. It's like 7 of them. So it's like I forget the names of them, but it'd be like Gorgoth of the Familiar or whatever. And it'd be like the same ship, the same dude, the same trader. For multiple, there would be 5 of them.
Right, and you're just like, it has to be somebody different.
Right, it's the same name.
And it's just him. That's ridiculous.
I thought that was funny.
Why would... And after all the hype for nothing.
Yeah, I heard the fanboys were just willing to chop off anyone's head that disrespected or put into feelings that they disrespected No Man's Sky. Ooh, we got away.
So they're satisfied with that?
No, some people are.
Why?
Because they've been waiting their whole life.
For what? For that?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Are you serious? I'd be pissed if I was waiting for that long for that.
For $60.
Right.
An indie game.
That's ridiculous. I'd rather play Abzu or something.
I mean, I was people were getting real hostile if you mentioned something bad or what they thought was bad about No Man's Sky.
What did they say? Pretend that you don't see what you're seeing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Are you serious? How low are you? Come on.
Or
man.
what? I mean, not only could you easily make a judgment about what the game was, but you also couldn't because there was no information about it. But the information you did looked like it was kind of nothing there.
So you took the shiny lure out there, and then you bid it, and they snatched you in the boat and took $60 from you.
I mean, the amount of marketing I even saw for No Man's Sky was what was it like? For the last 2 years, it's been maybe 60 minutes total of game coverage.
Yeah.
So any bits and pieces you chewed on was meant nothing.
Right, and then you were forced to turn into a cow and regurgitate it and then swallow it again because it was the same stuff.
That was so great, even though it wasn't. But I had to make it so.
But they told you about all that was gonna happen, and then none of it was there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was salty. Bullshit.
I kind of felt like somebody was hyping up a cool magic trick.
Right, and it's just
yeah,
I just got burgers.
Right. And they was just doing all this and they were going to do a sweet magic trick and then they messed up and then they tried to jump behind the curtain real quick. It was
and
then they wanted some
sprinkle dust in your face so you can't see.
Yeah, I'm this is whack. I can't believe they. Come on, man.
I heard it's an okay game for what it is. It's an okay game, but it just didn't live up to what it's supposed to.
That's the whole point to me, though.
Yeah.
I haven't played it, but I'm just saying I've watched some pretty credible people playing it and stuff.
Right.
And they were excited too, like me. And when I did see it, I didn't feel moved by it.
I wasn't wowed.
Yeah, I wasn't. I thought I was going to be.
Right.
But at the same time, I knew, that's a lot to, kind of promise.
Right.
So, I'm not taking
from
the
a
lure.
new developer that we know nothing about.
Right. So, at the same time, you had to be realistic. But I saw the lure out there, and they were jiggling it just ever so slightly to try to get me to...
Every time you come on stage, they were like, ah!
Yeah, and then I was just like, nah, I'm not biting on that. I can't... I'll let it come out, and I'll have to see first. me see what happened to that other dude that was standing right here a second ago. He's gone now. You snatched him in the boat.
Just jacked him real quick.
Yeah, I was like, this can't be me. I can't let that happen. But I mean, the premises, man, and the thing is, hopefully, this is what I want. I want these game companies. Okay, if you don't get it right the first time or whatever, listen to the people and send out the stuff that we need. Just show me that you're listening, that you give us what. Okay, you know what I'm saying? We kind of played you out. All right, let's show you some love with this and that. We're going to put out the little patch, this and that. Once in a while, hook somebody up, man. It's not like these people, we haven't been loyal buying this stuff. And then the fanboys, you are to blame because you guys amen this stuff and that's why they keep putting it out. Just stop. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a little bit too rough, man. I'd be like, come on, dog. Like, I just can't deal with certain like publishers and developers anymore.
Right.
I just can't deal with them.
And the whole thing is, EA's turned me this cold black heart. They're the ones that made me develop it because as much as I was supporting Madden and college football, years ago when Madden just bought up the license and then just sat around like a fat cat and didn't want to do anything and just barely gave you a little scrap here and there. And it was the same game with just a different roster. I was cool, you know what I mean? I started to see the direction it was going in, so the games that I buy now, I'm very selective on.
Right.
And I know they're going to have a lot of like power in the future to keep playing, so they got to have stay power for me. Is that right?
They do. Huh? Isn't that right, little man?
Little man agrees. Jeez.
He tried to overhead you with the belt real quick.
Yeah,
Try to sneak that quick three count.
He's showing he's a dominant champ right now. Welcome to the show, bud. Welcome to the show.
How are you doing today? Huh? Uh-oh.
What else is going on, man?
Final Fantasy 15 got pushed back 2 months and people were just losing their shit.
When is it now? What does it do now?
It's 2 months from now, so like sometime in November.
Yeah, fall time, right before Christmas.
Yeah,
they know
like
what they're
that.
doing. But just get it right is all I'm saying. If you're gonna do that,
like I said, No Man's Sky has been delayed at least 4 times too.
That's true.
And then you saw what the end result was. It's still not ready.
This is 100% true. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know what to expect anymore. I've just been
disillusioned.
Yeah.
Like I said it before, I just don't care anymore about no fancy trailers. Like, it doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything to me. You can show me all the fancy CG trailers you want that have been pre-rendered and all that stuff. What's the gameplay look like? How does it play? And is the story cool?
Right.
Those are the main things I need to be indulged or entertained about.
But don't ruin the
don't ruin it either. Don't show too much now for no reason.
Exactly. Don't ruin the integrity of the game, like.
Right.
But I mean, we're saying this because they've gotten to the point where it's just all about hype trailer, and then you get the game and it looks whack. And you're just
I'm tired of it being whack.
Just make it good. Like, people are gonna support it, but we just have to have real meat to it. Like, I'm not gonna be buying this garbage anymore. I haven't been for a long time.
I mean, I haven't for a long time either. The only garbage games I come across now are free.
Yeah, and that's fine. Because I'm not mad that I spent $60 for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which is cool.
Or even 20.
Yeah, for sure. But people that, I mean, if I would have bought No Man's Sky, I would be
livid.
Right.
Oh, did you hear about the refund fiasco that's going on about No Man's Sky right now?
No, please tell me. What?
Like, I mean, so you can refund the game.
Okay. But
on PlayStation, if you refund the game, you're banned from it forever until you repurchase it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What is wrong with them?
Like
you're gonna force you to eat this?
Right.
You're banned from the game forever. So you're planning on making it good? Why would I care if it's garbage? Ban me if it's garbage, but so is that a promise that you're gonna fix it?
Also, there's been stipulations for streamers and stuff like that. So, I forget what it exactly was, but it has something to do with streamers can't really return the game.
Wow.
Something along them lines.
Yeah, that's what.
And if they do, and if you can, but it's like a big, like, you have to use all your energy to like It's like dealing with the phone company. They're trying to like get your money back or something.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah,
And it's gone.
That's retarded.
Yeah, that was too much for me. So, yeah, the fanboys have been going up in storm about these delays and stuff like that. But I mean, I'd rather have delays. Like, think about this. Like, No Man's Sky, they've been delaying it, and it's been two and a half years since they first announced it. And Final Fantasy 15, which was like 13 years, was like Final Fantasy 13 Versus.
Right.
So it's been in development for at least 10 years.
That's what I'm saying.
So like another 2 months means nothing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. 2
months?
Come on.
You glad they didn't push it back 6?
That's what I mean. So, and like I said, is it gonna be good though? Is what I need to know. Like I haven't really. I remember the Final Fantasies on the PS2.
Right.
Like me and Jim used to get down on those. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I'm expecting the fun factor of. But if it's not like that,
it should be cool. I mean, I played the demo I played 5 hours of a demo of it. So
did you?
Yeah, it was pretty dope. It's called Episode the Sky.
Okay.
Yeah, so it came with another Final Fantasy game they released.
That's cool.
Yeah, Type 0. So it was pretty dope. I was like, they usually to fix the frame rate and some gameplay issues, but I mean that was like months ago too. So they've got that figured out, and they have another couple months to figure out more stuff. So
tell me this:
I'm not afraid about that.
Have you played the original Resident Evil remaster?
Mm-mm.
They had it on there for a while.
I haven't played it.
Me either. It looks fantastic though.
Have you played the Resident Evil 7 demo though?
I have not.
It's on there. It's on PSN.
I'll have to grab it.
I haven't played it myself either, but it looks pretty dope.
Yeah, for sure. It's Resident Evil. I mean.
Well, but for the last like 2 games, they've been messing up.
Well, yeah, I haven't bought. I stick with the older ones, like not the new ones. Like
I think
the older new ones. I'll
like
say
5 and 6. Well,
right.
6 was garbage.
Right, that was.
But
trash.
5 was not a Resident Evil game. It was more of an action game with zombies.
That was weird. Yeah.
So they changed the format, trying to make it more Call of Duty-esque.
Yeah, which that's not.
It's not what I care about.
That's why
play Resident Evil.
That's why that original the remaster. Because I remember when I first got that.
Like they remastered. Capcom's doing a lot to bring back the old feeling of their franchises. So they're doing a lot with Resident Evil, bringing that back to its kind of horror, survival horror roots and stuff like that. More like Silent Hill and stuff like that type of stuff.
Yeah,
but Konami's been on that fuckery.
That's what I'm saying. Why can't we get a Castlevania?
Oh no, because they're working on Metal Gear Survive, which is a co-op zombie survival game.
So they took the bait.
They took the license and just made it the most generic game you can. The most generic game title this generation, pretty much. A survival co-op zombie.
What do you expect from them, though? I mean,
and they're trying to win back all their fans they lost because they were dumbassery.
That's what I'm saying. Why won't you listen to the people and not lose your people in the first place? Like
because they listen to their shareholders and their shareholders only.
Shareholders.
And also, when I went to Vegas this past week and stuff, I saw a whole lot of Konami gambling
machines.
Yeah, so I was.
You know that you seen when you came in? Did you see the headquarters out there? Like, on the runway, you can see.
Yeah,
it's Konami right there. I think about you every time I go there. I'm like, there's your place, man.
those guys, man, they're some crazy bunch.
Yeah, Konami. That's kind of where they're making their money though. It looks like they got 1,000 of those
but don't
machines.
spit in the faces of people that have like loved you for years.
Yeah,
loved your game titles. But then you like treat your talent like garbage. Like they literally treat their game developers like when they had game developers like trash.
See, man.
And if you make one little mistake, they shove you in the corner for the rest of your career over there.
Right.
And then if you try to decide to leave, they embargo you so you can't work at another game studio for like 2 years.
Yep.
So that like, come on now, baby.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, so Konami's been on some messed up stuff and just they're on their last leg when it comes to gaming.
I don't understand. Like, I haven't understood Konami for a long time. Like,
since the 90s, they haven't done anything.
When I was a kid, we loved their games. Yeah. Contra, Double Dribble, Track and Field. We used to love Konami.
Castlevania,
of course, but it's just like Castlevania is like one of their bread and butter games, but like just the side ones were fun. Like I said, like Track and Field and Double Dribble, those games were so fun back in the day, man, and they just have not done anything.
Nope. They just sit on the licenses like any other corporation that doesn't know what to do.
And they have good graphics, too. I like their graphics. I've always liked Konami graphics.
Well, they have the Fox engine, which is like one of the best looking engines right now. That's what the Metal Gear Solid 5 is running on.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
So
I had the demo, and I'm a Metal Gear fan.
And you haven't even seen it on PC.
Right.
So
I'm sure it's gorgeous. Yeah. The Fox engine that's what I'm saying. That's what makes me the most mad about them, is because
they have all these resources, and it just...
If other companies had their resources, they would be blowing the doors off of stuff. But they
Simple.
But they just want to do the clickety click.
Slots.
Yep.
And then put it
cherry
on your phone.
Cherry. They don't want to give us anything, man.
I have to say this much: I hated playing slots. I just despise.
It's
it.
not fun, right?
It's not fun to me.
Especially when the way that people feed them.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't do it, dog.
Nah.
This is stupid.
People love
it. I lost a total of $12.
Yeah.
I was done.
I understand, like, no offense to people that like to play, but I just can't.
Like, I have no control over anything.
Right.
Like, there's no skill to it at all, so I just lose.
It's complete.
I'm paying the machine
to make up something.
Yeah, to put pretty colors and shapes on the screen.
With the hope that I might hit the big one that's like flashing at the top that it's not going down.
2,000, 200,000.
Right.
Like, you're not happy.
Or this brand new car spinning around above my head.
Right, get out of here with that.
Yeah, I was like,
I'll just rather buy the car.
Nah. And the thing is, it's going to be some random person whenever. I've never gambled in my life, put in $1. Blah, you know,
just loses.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. That's nah. I'm cool on that. But I mean, it's cool that it's around and you can do people that do their thing that like to do it. That's cool, but that's Vegas, man. I mean,
yeah, I'd rather lose more money in something that I can actually
play sports.
Win at or something like that.
Yeah, that's why I do the games. Like if there's, put something down on the Lakers or the Cavs, something like that. If you're gonna do something, to me, that's more or less what I know.
Right, but I definitely would play card games for sure. So I played some blackjack out there.
That's what I'm saying.
I lost, but I came up a little bit. But it was more my fault not being experienced enough in betting right.
I wasn't just completely taking a shot in the dark.
Right, yeah.
I had to use some skill.
Right, of course.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, that's.
I had to use math, like actual math.
Right. This gives you a little more comfort. Like, at least there's a method here. Like.
Right. So what else happened this past couple weeks?
Man, I told you, Randy Orton's head. If you guys haven't seen that, I'm sure you have, but if you haven't, it was crazy. SummerSlam last week, my man Randy Orton, a true G, took that wild razor sharp elbow from Brock Lesnar and just filleted his head open. 10 staples?
He told me about how they stapled his head back together.
Yeah, it was crazy. And like I said, Randy Orton's a true G. Like he sat there and he was just like taking it like a G. But Brock Lesnar, that gorilla, just like was pummeling him. Like,
that gorilla.
He's
that beast.
That beast. Like you said, the beast incarnate is that guy's crazy, man. Like, but anyways, that elbow, it was just such a crazy gash. Like I have to tune in to just see this man talk. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I had my match last week and I'm here. Like, just to be able to do that, I gotta hear what you're saying. Like,
right.
I was impressed.
He split me open.
Yeah.
Cut me, Mick.
Yeah. He filleted his head open, dog.
He was like, duh.
Yeah. It was just so sliced perfectly, like precision,
like he just tore open
from a straight bone. Man, but yeah, that's the one thing that I seen. I mean, football starting up. Yeah. Still doing the preseason, getting through these last couple games, but college next week. We got high school kicks off this week. So, welcome America. We made it back to football season.
America. Real America.
Yeah, that's one of the things going on. So tell me this, man. Like casinos, tell me what's up with Nintendo. Get me back on Nintendo. Like, I know they haven't said anything, but don't they have an event or something coming up where in England or something that's supposed to be some type of like press conference or something?
At least so. I can't remember. I can't remember the exact details, but they have something on.
Where they're saying we might have something to say.
Right. All I know from Nintendo is they need to put a leash on their lawyers, dog. Because, I mean, the community can't do anything. Mm-hmm. Like, anytime that someone wants to make something cool, they just shut it down, cease and desist. You're infringing on our rights. Our property. Get off my property.
Like, I can't even, like, appreciate it?
Yeah, like, I can't honor the game. Like, I'm not making any money from this.
Right.
We are making this for free.
This is advertising for you.
Yeah, this is free advertising. And all you do, if you're really worried about that, just co-op the game. Right. It's your property. Just ask them for it.
Right, we know it's your property.
Right.
I'm not trying to confiscate it. I'm not trying to, like, commandeer it. Like, I'm good.
Right. And if you really scared about that, just didn't take it.
Right.
Take it and do whatever you want. People want this game. Like the Metroid, I think it was a Metroid 2 remaster?
Seriously, what Metroid? Nintendo's the other one for me. Like I said, when I was talking about Konami, I'm in my mind, I'm playing it on Nintendo. Like, you know what I'm saying? And coming up, like, so Nintendo, you guys gotta bring something back, man, to the table.
It's like Nintendo Japan versus Nintendo America versus their lawyers. Like, they're just not talking to each other about this type of this community, this really important community stuff.
Man, and Nintendo always had one of the most powerful machines.
Oh yeah, yeah. See, even he agrees. Yeah. Yeah. I never understood this mentality these fanboys have right now about Nintendo. Like, it's not about graphics. Like, okay, back in the day, Nintendo had the most powerful console.
Right.
Better sound card, more colors in the pixels.
So what was it about then, if it wasn't graphics?
It's about the fun.
Right. The fun is the graphics. I'm not trying to play no boo-boo
looking game. Not saying you have to have the best shiny graphics ever to make a game fun, but of course that was Nintendo. That's was Nintendo's bread and butter. All I know is this console needs to be right, son.
It has to be right. I'm just wondering. How many times can you make a faulty system that nobody cares about?
At least 2 more times. That's all the money they have.
Right, but I mean, let me put it this way: for people that really want a powerful gaming system, they're gonna be done if they don't come out to me with this one or at the last the next one. Like you said.
And don't come at me with this. It's for little kids because little kids don't play the Wii and Wii U. They play the Xbox and PlayStation.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody. When I buy a system, it's not for that. It's to get down.
And your kids don't want that either.
Nah. My kid's walking around with the Xbox and a PlayStation controller. He's trying to get on. And that's why I miss that's what I'm saying. Like, I think about them like when they had the GameCube. I love the GameCube. It was great. Like, the controller was cool.
Yeah, it actually wasn't a slouch around the PS2 and Xbox.
Yeah, the graphics were sharp on there. Like, I remember playing Madden on the GameCube, and you could see a big difference from the PS2. I was like, me and my boy would be like, the PS2 don't have this? It'd be like a little sharp, you know? I mean, it's like, this looks good, man.
Yeah, but, I mean, I haven't found any... I'm just waiting. That's all I am. I'm just waiting for them to say what they're going to say so I can yay or nay it. At this point in time.
Exactly. And it's getting closer to nay.
Nay.
It's getting close to that.
What else, man?
So, what'd you think about Abzu from what you saw?
It looked fun.
It looked fun, right?
I've heard good things about it.
Me too.
It looks cool.
Shout out to indie game studios, man. I like indie games. You know, keep doing your thing. I like those type of games. come up with some stuff that people want to play, and that's
Right,
interesting.
yeah. I just hope you guys have more success.
Me too.
So we can have more top-level developers.
Exactly.
Like, when any of you guys actually get some money behind you, that'd be dope.
Exactly.
Because these big companies just refuse to take any risk.
They won't. They really won't.
You might have the coolest new idea ever, and it might sell 1 million copies and be like, nope, it's not safe.
It's not safe.
It's not safe. I need an adult.
Wow. Man, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, give us something, man. Come on.
They can't take it anymore.
What else is dropping this fall? That you're even at least a bit excited about.
Oh yeah, King of Fighters came out yesterday.
Did it?
Yeah, King of Fighters 14. And what's surprising is today, SNK, everyone was talking about how bad the netcode is or how unstable it is. Cause I'm not buying the game yet until I get stable netcode because I'm just not doing that.
Right.
So, SNK actually replied almost immediately about all the complaints they've been hearing about just about the netcode and stuff, and they're actually responding to the community. So that's been really dope experience. I was like, it's really refreshing to hear a developer actually care about the post release of their game, not just sales wise.
Right.
About the community.
That's refreshing. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you you know what I'm saying, you released the game, like we said earlier, if you released the game and a lot of stuff didn't happen, like, hear what the community make it right. You know what I'm saying? That's all there is to it. Because the thing is, like, people want games that they want staying power. You know what I'm saying? Just keep making them better. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to charge premium dollar for stuff that should be in the game anyways. Right, yeah, that's garbage. You know what I mean? Like, and I understand that it costs money to do things and that type of thing.
Well, I think what's happening too is I think like big AAA game developers are kind of stuck in a weird situation right now, as far as because the way the economy is, no one's buying enough really games that, like, at max you could have a freak game like Grand Theft Auto that sells like 60 million copies, but the threshold to meet is like around 30,000. So they're just kind of stuck in this threshold where they have to push forward technology to get to catch people's eyes.
Right.
But then all the resources and stuff like that it takes to make that, and you're only working with around 30 million people.
Right.
On a regular for hardcore gamers. You have to keep cutting each other's pie instead of trying to bring more people into gaming in general.
Right.
And they're kind of stuck in a place with pricing because at this point you might actually need to make it $10 more
exactly
for a new AAA game. But they're kind of a way that us as consumers, we can't really afford that. You'll just sell less copies.
Exactly.
And internally, that's just because it's $10, you'll send literally less money. You'll make a little less money than that. So
yeah.
So they're kind of caught in a hard spot with that. So, but they just don't tell nobody nothing.
Right.
So we assume they just trying to nickel and dime and rob us.
Right.
Which most of them actually are.
Right.
But it's not. It's just transparency is needed. Don't be so tight knit with everything or every problem you're having.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, and even now, that's why people are loyal to certain things, because of the connection that you make with them.
Yeah.
At some point. But if you
can't make too much of a connection, be a fanboy.
That's what I'm saying. But at the same time, the connection to where you're like, all right, you know what I'm saying, I expect this out of this company.
Right.
And then you just completely left field me. Like, this is what's going on right now. That's why I'm not buying these games anymore. Because I already see what it is. It's thrusting. Straight thrust.
Pure pumping your cheeks. Right. Taking your cakes.
Yeah, man. But I'll tell you what, man. These games, I can't do it, man. I mean, there's very few that I would just... There's very few.
Yeah.
That's got my interest right now.
Very few. I mean, and all the games that got my interest are pretty much out right now, so...
Right. That's what I'm trying to think, if there's anything that I'm even
The only thing I want is to build me a PC so I can join the master race so I can enjoy these mods for these games.
Yep.
That's all. That's the only thing I'm missing out is on all the cool mods and stuff.
Yep.
That's what I'm missing. So, I mean, I haven't heard anything new from like Scorpio and stuff like that per se.
Me either. I mean, oh yeah, the VR is supposed to drop this. I did see. I don't know if you saw, but I'm sure you heard about it. The leaking of the PS4 Slim.
Yeah.
Looked pretty cool.
Yeah,
but I don't know the specs on it.
It doesn't mean anything to me.
Right.
I know they're doing something. That's about it.
Right. So when I hear something about Scorpio or when I hear something about the new stuff, I mean the Neo, that's when I'm gonna be.
Right. I mean, it doesn't mean anything to me right now at this point in time. It just doesn't. It can't because I can't make hopes and dreams like No Man's Lie.
Right. You'll be in that boat. You'll be stuffed and over the mantle.
Right, and then you get all salty, become a fanboy.
Right.
But like, it's the greatest thing ever. Shut up.
Stuffed and over the mantle.
Do not speak to No Man's Lie unless spoken to.
Yeah, you can't let that happen to yourself. Cakes taken.
Pounded cheeks. Blown O-ring.
Mad. Mad. Oh, these game companies are so shady.
And they're just raping people, and like people just take it like, yes, they're so great. Oh,
just open cheeks, it's ready to go.
Please take my cakes.
$60?
$60 right here for you.
Yeah, man.
Oh, but anything else?
That's all that's sticking out to me right now. I mean, I'm definitely got the ear to the street to see if there's something else.
What's hot in the streets right now?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Just any type of like rumors, scraps of stuff. What's going on? I'm gonna, see the weekend's coming up. Any
new music or anything like that?
Tell you the truth, man. You know me, man. I'm on the reggae for the most. Like, it's been kind of chilling. I haven't really been on the music lately. It's mostly with the sports and like I said, the games a little bit right now.
Right.
That's it.
I haven't seen too much new per se. I've been mostly listening to just different languages of music and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. And you say you was getting your French on?
Yeah, I was listening to some French hip hop and stuff like that.
French?
Yeah.
Hip hop. Okay.
French and Creole.
Okay.
So, Creole is French and Spanish mixed together.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. That's mostly in Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, just been chilling out, doing some research and stuff like that, looking up the Berber tribe and Moors and stuff like that.
Remember the Ghost of City Soleil?
Yeah, that was a heartbreaking movie.
For
any of y'all that haven't for any of y'all that didn't know anything about Haiti, like pre-earthquake and tsunami and stuff like that, you need to check that.
Ghost of City Soleil.
The same place looks the exact same way.
The Haitian Tupac is a G though.
Yeah,
it was a G, so yeah. Big up for that movie. One of my favorite movies.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely a tearjerker. That's a real good documentary.
It's really good, man.
I love it.
Really good. For sure. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it on my end. Like, we'll definitely be back at you guys. You know what I mean? But yeah, just check out that stuff. Let us know what you're thinking, man. What's going on? Like, what are you seeing out there? Let us know about No Man's Sky Lie. Let us know what you're thinking. I mean, just holler at us.
Yep, just let us know.
Coming back at you next time.
All right, guys. Peace.
Later.